my channel. Thank you. And sorry, I had to come again. As you all know, I'm not feeling well, and I can't. I sometimes, like I'm mostly for live streams about my health. I'm on this group, Facebook group. So my battle with against black magic, and I'm not getting the right words. And there's also like I feel muttar, meaning constrained. I learned that Arabic word. Is it Arabic? I think so, yeah. From a book a Jewish lady wrote on Sufism, the taste of hidden things. And so possessed also, so, sometimes the way I want to help the Muslims is not be sarcastic or anything. So I'm not getting the right, I haven't been getting the right behavior. And even in my life, like since childhood. So it's been, it just resumed. There was a disconnection here. So I don't know what they're trying to do. Controlling, maybe my internet connection is controlled and must be under some, yeah, so it's under control. So I have to think maybe what I should say here. Yeah, and there's no help, like little help, or it's just other videos like Jerry Marzinski, very grateful for the videos, and my other device is not connecting. I don't know when they'll disconnect me again. Here they're controlling my connection, and YouTube also is being controlled. So I have not been feeling well, and who cares? I don't know who cares really. Just, so it's controlled, right? My internet and my YouTube is controlled. My whole life is controlled because they made me insane and tried to. And whatever I say, I don't know, maybe politically, I may be wrong, my wordings and all. Okay, so thank you, Ganesh brother, for your comments on every live stream of mine. After every live stream, your like or this, your comment is like, thumbs up and all this. Really appreciate it. I don't know when the control where I could talk as I want to hear, but I don't think it's safe to talk online. And so because mental illness or psychological disorder or whatever it is, so there are people who can go on in their lives, but we can't, because we're being controlled, because we are not we haven't grown up psychologically, brain damaged, or our brain hasn't grown. So, and then YouTube is going to dig out like my old video that I'm the one as a Shia, when I was a Shia, creating, spreading hate speech and all this. So we have to be very careful, even when I'm not well. And I wish you would, coming as a Sunni here, or Takia as a Shia, no, as a Sunni Shia. Sorry, I don't mean to spread hatred, I really don't. But both of you, I feel more anger towards, I feel very frustrated I didn't think that Facebook also would be so strict now in laws and rules and all this. We can't even think out loud. We might be politically wrong, and they'll, put us in jail, or they'll delete, they'll ban us on Facebook, social media against community standards. But the Muslims can say anything and everything, huh? In Karachi, Pakistan, against the Shias, in now what they've done in Iraq against Sunnis, militia, Shia militia. So they can do what they like. If I start getting sarcastic, that would be really terrible for me against a Muslim, so yeah. So we are Google searchers and God knows what, but a person doesn't know his religion. That there's an ayat and in Arabic it says, but he says he's an Iraqi. I don't know how many of them are lying and telling us that. So it's okay for the Muslims to say the ex-Muslims are spreading lies against Islam. And they can get away with it. Even if we report, YouTube just wouldn't take any action. This is not against community standards, no. They can harass us, they can tell us, in my previous lifetime, because I'm not well, I was like, these two are enjoying, right, getting each other, killing each other. So I shouldn't have said this. But the thing is not in this way, right? But I'm not well. But anyways, I just said it, and of course they can. No one cares, really, right? But we have to be politically right. Like to say that you Muslims will be enjoying seeing, like you're laughing, ha ha, this, that. Now, you would enjoy seeing us being, killed. And then we have I'm sorry, I'm not speaking well. And enjoying killing each other, Sunni Shias, now militia Shia. I have to be a little, this thing about, so, enjoying, and then even cursing, Surah, which one is it? Allah. So, Allah and angels and men all together curse the disbelievers when they die, after they die. Like they just have to curse, So this is really good. This is not hate, or this will not lead to any hate, any phobia against disbelievers. Fitna khor, no, disbelievers. Surah 2, ayat 193. Moreover, haven't been well, and then I had to deal with this, whether trying to figure out this is how the Shias, some family members could have made me go insane, right? Wondering. But Shia, like they have, there was a Shia kidnapper, and I was like shocked, right? But what would you get? So where's Imam Mahdi? When they're in lots of pain and everything, and when someone got kidnapped, I heard that one kidnapper was a Shia or two kidnapped. So I was like, how do they? And they've even gone. One has gone to the Majlis for Muharram and all this. So enjoying killing, meaning the Sunnis and the Shias, like once upon a time, you just enjoy fighting. What I mean is, now you're laughing, and you're making fun of us, or Google search, right? Like I also said, if you don't know, then Google search. So Like the Muslim has come here saying, oh yeah, Google search, right? So what have you searched in your life, Muslims, that have, yeah, told you that your religion is true? And moreover, yeah, the religion says, even Shia religion, 12 Shia religion says, kill those who leave this religion, right? So, no, but YouTube, oh, is going to give me a warning of hate now, maybe red flag. I found this video online that how dangerous is this word kafir. No, but no. Nothing for the Muslims. Uh, how dangerous is the word kafir. Quran ayats will tell you. So it's a whole video on this, how dangerous is the word kafir. And I can't speak properly, so about enjoying killing each other, right? Kafir, I mean, of course, you have a very good way of killing. Can't find it now. Oh, we have to be so careful not to spread hatred, even as a Shia, my old video, right? When I'm not well. What do even social media would not understand? But oh, the Muslims have such, they're just such backing. Right? Oh, and such. Oh, they can come here, tell the ex-Muslims. Oh, they can make fun and even like exploit my condition, not bother about what in this live stream I'm what I'm going through. But the Westerners will tell me, from the Westerners it's coming, forgive. Forgive when you can't even, when it's hitting you. You know what kind of a thing, my condition, what I was. Not even brothers, family members understanding. Shias, yeah, they go to Majlis, they come back and the way they. So, no, I just feel this world is full of hypocrites. Hypocrites. So much. They don't even care about us. Anyone. The word disbelief. Don't care. Now I'm in that really terrible mood. Condition. So if you don't care, yeah, sometimes like I also felt that, I don't know, I don't think I'm a good person or anything, because I fail to help the Pakistanis in the Pakistanis, beggars. There were these beggars, women, pregnant with babies in hand, begging, right, in Karachi. So, no, and all you care about, so, so God knows what you care about. So, I don't know what this is. I'm sorry, my head, like I'm messed up. There's this energy has been inside of me, and I want to just pop out of my skin. My body is hurting. And of course, now another one was, oh, you think too much of yourself, or you are, you're giving too much importance, as if no one has got. It's you only. You are the victim. You are the only one suffering. I'm the only one suffering. in this life. That's why I do this every day. I'm the only one, so only one suffering. Oh. So I heavily criticized Jerry Marzinski, but I forgot something. I forgot to see this side of it. Where so I don't know how he has survived, right? Entities of Schizophrenia with Jerry Marzinski against the psychotropic drugs. He talks how he has survived, right? So his channel is Engineering Mental Sanity dash Jerry Marzinski. You don't know the torture we go through. I'm sure you don't want to. You don't want to know your work. You don't know, of course, and you have your family, loved ones, whatever reason why you don't want to know. Some people, they can't take this much, and they think we're talking just, So maybe they should also start to criticize, but they won't use cowards. Won't use YouTube, right? Criticize. Why are Why are these so many channels and every, every week or um, Nelly, not the narc, on Wednesdays uploads videos about this. It keeps us informed about narcissists. And why am I doing this? So some people might think that I am a terrible person, the only one suffering, right? So, I would, the only one suffering. We never kept quiet, like all the time complaining since childhood. Oh, my grandmother did this to me. Telling my father, mother, my aunt, my cousin did this to me, my auntie did this to me. All the time since childhood, growing up. These family members, they know me so well. They know since childhood that I've been such a bad girl, complaining. So, why would I give a shock to my aunt in recently? Like she was in Canada, right? And she's like, "What? What did your grandmother do to you?" In year 2000, when I left Karachi, when my mother passed away, I've told my mother's sister, and why would she be shocked? Like, you never told us this. But there's a certain family member who, so, okay, so thanks to Jerry Marzinski, at least I should, against the psychologist, psychiatric, what do you call that, arena, or the whole, thing, the whole psychiatric psychotherapist thing. Why? Why are we coming again and again? Oh, because, we just cannot. We just want to be well known. And it's a suffering. It's too much. More than anyone else in this life. Goodness, I don't know what human beings are really. Uh-huh. So I hated it. Like I didn't like hypocrisy. I despised it. I just couldn't stand hypocrisy. But I've never hurt a hypocrite in the sense that physically or anything, or abused a hypocrite. When I was normal, I would just walk away because I couldn't take hypocrisy. And when I find out this person is a hypocrite, walk away from this person, or like that, without abusing them or cursing them or anything. So in year 2000, whatever you would, who would care to know this? Whatever happened to me. Very few people would care to know this and would want to be with a person who is driven to madness and all this. When I couldn't even meditate, unfortunately. So, with the help of Dr. Deepak Chopra, slowly, like the watching feeling, of course, you don't want to know. It's because some family member wouldn't want to know. They would say, "Why are you using this?" Right? And oh, how they made me a witch. So, how I became a witch, right? Cursing the one I couldn't, I wouldn't even, if I'm without, away from her, I wouldn't show her that my dying years, mornings, and whatnot. So, all that whitewashed. Like I've been a terrible person since childhood. What a great grandmother I had and all this. Or the hypocrisy, maybe I haven't, no, no. So on one hand, I haven't been very sincere to my religion. And so uh, on one hand, I don't like the hurting people. Like, if you want to hurt me, give me a reason, right? Why you want to hurt me. But the hurting hypocrites. So when I say hate, I mean that kind of a hate. I'm not trying to spread hatred or anything, although there are people who wouldn't even say hatred, but so what is this in the Quran, right? Against the disbelievers. And we're just, I just think too much of myself and whatnot. Oh God, and oh, these people, we're just losers, but we want to show that we are, or we want to show, I don't know, or we want to show that we are what? So, Tawbah, the unrepentant to Allah. Some divine divinity. So I wasn't sincere myself. I saw goodness slipping away from me. So I was chasing after goodness, right? Chasing after goodness. Also this and what. So if you are in really, I just feel if you're caring, then you can listen to this. If you're not, you don't have to listen to this. There's no force, right? But this is just my survival now. Survive like this. So if I say any word that is a little become sarcastic or lose it at times, you don't have to understand. You can just call me here. Say that I should. My life should be disconnected. Of course, it's. I realize this that I should not be socializing when in year 2000, that's the way they want to isolate me. But who cares? And why am I bringing out this? Or maybe like Loy, what would you say about Loy Macedo talking like it's never ending, right? Life and the things. So I don't want to see people suffering anymore. I've had enough. My own pain doesn't allow me to get up. At times, it's very painful if I even do get up. And you know how started to love taking showers and eating food. Very hungry here, but no. So, Loy Macedo also has a life. He has family. And this courageous man, right? So, who do we think we are? Anyways, he covers a lot. Let's give it to him. My heart, my heart has become very small. It's not big enough anymore. So I just, 9 years ago, why I'm proud to be in Loy Macedo. Okay, AH. I'm not going to take this name. This word. Sorry, the word. So we are just bad. I wish I could have stopped wherever, although I realize that God is, when I found out about the famine in Ethiopia, I mean, there were some very shocking times. Where are you, God? But then, of course, my mind at that time could not stick to the butchering, the Bosnian War, Muslims being butchered. My mind on this, I can't be stuck. I had to go on with my life and still be positive that I'm going to make a positive love, relationships, make a positive this thing, right, effect. But how I saw everything, even work, I wanted to work. Never, never, never be dependent on anyone. When you're good for nothing, how people treat you, and you don't have money, your burden. And so I couldn't work. I saw goodness, good, slipping away. I saw my life slipping out of my hands. And looking back, at all the things that took place. I mean, even before year 2000, about in my life. Amazing how I went on regretting or feeling guilty and guilty and guilty. And why does it hurt? And so I started to question myself in 19 90, like, what is hurting, Zahra? What inside is hurting? There's no wound. And I couldn't be like, so I got it from all sides. Um, being a Muslim, when I was got it from Sunnis, being a Shia. I had this very challenging for me friend I made. Oh my God, the Pakistani, I don't know, maybe even Arab Muslims. Oh my God, it went on and on and on, right? Every time, mostly this friend of mine, she would come over, and somewhere she would just throw in the thing about me, about my Shia religion, or they're so scared about shirk being unforgivable. And although one of my Shia person, when I spoke to them about this, said that there's shirk that is hidden, and these people don't know that they could be doing hidden shirk, like giving bait. Oh, no, wait a minute. There's hidden shirk also, right? So maybe if they look up to the Canadian education, it could be hidden. We're not supposed to idealize any education but the Shia. Sorry, the Islamic education, God's education, or something, whatever the hidden shirk is, right? And mostly I've seen people when the parents were young, right? Oh my God, but maybe not all Sunnis. My mother got married when she was 13 years old to my father, and of course, maybe some Sunnis, but this. Anyways, let me not talk about this. I feel guilty. So maybe you Sunnis have. Your mother also got married at 19 or something and did not elope or anything, did not go abroad, was lived in an Islamic country, um, and you feel that your mother was so religious and doing everything right, wudu also perfect, and the ruku perfect, the your salat perfect. Perfect, right? So you have a right to say the Shias are disbelievers. And mushriks, polytheists. And it goes on and on and on. With some Sunnis, not all. I mean, my mother's had some great Sunni friends from her sister-in-law. Also, they would come to our majlis wearing the black dress and heads a little, that Pakistani dupatta scarf on the head. Before Khomeini, like even we did, I didn't need. My mother did some burqa when she was traveling in a rickshaw in Karachi. So maybe you have the right. So am I talking hatred? But I tell you, my hatred, if I hated something or someone, I wouldn't hurt them, right? I would just walk away from people I didn't like. It's better, I know it's better to use the word dislike, right? But here is, since I was a Muslim Shia, I would, since I hated hypocrites. So here is something in my Quran, like from my former religion, Surah Saf ayat, God loathes, despises strongly, right? Those who say what they do not mean. Or let's go to Surah Saf. So, do you think this kind of hatred, what is hate speech? Oh, you have believed, why do you say what you do not do? So, YouTube would not make the Quran, ban the Quran saying, or, give a warning to the Muslims, because this is the divine saying. Oh, this is the divine saying. Greatly hateful in the sight of Allah is that you say what you do not do. And so, this, and then I have suffered myself, although, I didn't like the hypocrites, disliked them, but I couldn't, I was like, but I'm not in khulus, sincerely following my religion. And there were times when there were some, being a good human being, I wanted to, and so there were times when I couldn't, I have looked at myself and said, no, why do you care so much? It's like I can't explain, right? So anyways, the misunderstanding, and the Muslims could be waiting for me to say something here so they can use it against me, like they've used, like Zalmi has used my mental illness, my hair, and God knows what, and the other, and Ali Shah, ex-Muslim, has used my mental illness, and there are others who have used my mental illness. You are mentally ill, you shouldn't, or ex-Muslim, that we are spreading lies against Islam. So it's I don't, like there are contradictions in the Sunni hadiths, but there are lots of contradictions, and if we are honest with ourselves, right, it could just, so how the Shias took it, seeing a lot of contradictions. If we were honest with ourselves, we would see that there are many contradictions in the sayings of Prophet Muhammad, even. And what, like recently I was saying, like, why would you take a liar like Ali, and the son-in-law and cousin of Prophet Muhammad, right? Cousin, yeah, of Prophet Muhammad, for Sunnis to be like your fourth caliph, right? If you see really honestly. And then I said, oh, another thing, like, why would you take him? Because there are so many things, right? And it would be better if you read Then I Was Guided by Tejani, the book. He was a Sunni Sufi, I think it's Sufi, and he converted became a Shia. Yet there are people who say he's a liar and all this. He lied. There are people who say this about him, Muslims. So, or he wasn't really a Sunni Sufi who changed and all this. Though he's written a book, Then I Was Guided, and many other books after this that I bought. So, all this. And, by Muslims, callous commands, not understanding someone's health, that at this time, she can't be talking about, like, she can't have a debate because she's not feeling well, and, really not feeling well. Again, I'm getting these things, energy hurting me. I was getting while wanting to rest. But there's no rest inside, though. But just, some physical, or just get some sleep. Yeah, so I do feel sleepy. So then when I'm sleepy and I don't have any rest inside, the energy started so bad that I wanted to again get out of my body. So I've been like this when I was in, for many years now, since year 2000 somewhere, when it started. And what is this? Yeah, I was saying that Abu Bakr said, but it wasn't Abu Bakr, and he didn't say Ali. Look at that killer. But in Sahih al-Bukhari 31 narrated, it's Abu Bakr, similar name to Abu Bakr, the first Rashidun Caliph of the Sunnis, right? So there's a hadith. He's not Abu Bakr. He's Abu Bakr, sorry. So he says in Sahih al-Bukhari 31, narrated Al-Ahnaf bin Qais, while I was going to help this man, meaning Ali ibn Abu Talib, Abu Bakr met me and asked, "Where are you going?" I replied, "I am going to help that person." He said, "Go back, for I have heard Allah's Messenger saying, when two Muslims fight, meet each other with their swords, both the murderer as well as the murdered will go to the hellfire." I said, "O Allah's Messenger, it is all right for the murderer, but what about the murdered one?" Allah's Messenger replied, "He surely had the intention to kill his companion." Right? Sahih al-Bukhari 31. So of course this is the battle of during the battle or before the battle of Jamal, and so Abu Bakr had passed away and Ali was the fourth caliph of the Sunnis, Rashidun Caliph. Please, I'm not here to argue, but I have to say it like this, right? That and you might disagree with me. So how what is this really? I couldn't, I realized that even the Sunnis have contradictions in the hadith. The hadith sources they take, Islamic sources they take. So how could they make a murderer, like they made the murderer the fourth Rashidun Caliph, and then may have regretted it? Oh, maybe in another tafsir, ayat Quran tafsir, I saw that they didn't mention Ali. And they were like the third one or fourth one time or whatever. How to say that? Anyways, I can't say it. But so, who is lying really? Who's spreading lies? And as it is, I don't think we should take it from Muslims telling us that we're spreading lies so lightly. It should be taken seriously, gravely, because the punishment in some Islamic countries and some Muslims can take this punishment in their hand, perhaps. I'm not sure. And like the lynching has happened, saying anything. Even as a Muslim, Mashal Khan's case in Pakistan, I don't know how they, so apostates, there's a clear hadith of Prophet Muhammad, right? Those who change their religion or leave their religion and live in them. And then you're laughing, the Muslims come here the way they come here. And it's okay for them to be sarcastic, but then we have to be very careful, yeah? Otherwise it's Islamophobia or it's we're spreading hatred. Even as a Shia, if I said anything against Sunnis, I would be spreading hatred. 8 years ago in the video, how I said it. So political, the language, my language. Oh, we have to be so careful. And mostly, we don't have any like a country that protects us. Not even the UK now can protect. I doubt it. Any country can really protect, and they come, just attacking. Like they attacked Salman Rushdie, also a pro-Shia or someone, took his eye out, and how they attacked. So the way they attack, there's no guarantee for, of course, in life is unpredictable. Still, like for the Muslims, they have more uh, the countries they have some guarantee, right? And the whole that they get up and they say things, and the Islamic government, Sharia, whatever you call it, police. So the Muslims, when they come here, shouldn't they be more like a little humane against us? Like, anyways, we might be executed someday or punished, as it is. It is in the religion against apostates. So they can come and say it so carelessly and make fun of us and Google search and all this. And although I started it in my previous live stream, but before that, a Muslim. So saying like, how do you, and they can contradict and they can lie in such a way that if we say you're lying, maybe, so YouTube will take action against me and my live stream, but not against a Muslim. On this. So are we spreading hatred when isn't it that the hatred, the attacks, Sunnis, extremists, what we used to say Sunni, some Sunnis in Pakistan, and they had even come to burn our Imam Barga, wanting they no they said they're going to come and burn our Imam Barga. I was a child with my father in vigil. We were just holding vigils in the night, protecting the Imam Barga. In the night time, in the daytime, there were another group of Shias perhaps protecting that Imam Barga. That some Sunni group of people had threatened to burn it in Karachi. One Imam Barga, Shia Imam Barga. Some religious scholar had said something or against a Sahaba in an indirect manner, but they understood it. They said, we're coming. Or whatever the case was. I now don't remember exactly. So this is not hatred for by one Muslim school of thought against another Muslim school of thought. And they can come here and say that Shias are kafir. That's not hatred, right? But the thing for disbelievers, if you claim that it's even more dangerous if you claim you're a Muslim and the other group is calling you a disbeliever. Oh, and mushrik also. I know because I've been a Shia. It's very, very dangerous for the Shia people. So, but that's not hatred, and that should be like no action should be taken against that, right? When YouTube does YouTube know what the Shias have been through in Pakistan, how they were persecuted, how the suicide bombers were, and the certain, when Imam Raza, Imam Barka Mosque was attacked, then there were certain Sunnis who came for the rescue and tried to help out and all this, right? Yes, this is, that is there in Karachi, that was there, I was told. But, some of them, like, it's very dangerous, not only for the apostates, but to call a Muslim, a Muslim, a Muslim group saying that this group calling themselves Muslims are not Muslims. It is very dangerous for that Muslim group. And this Sunnis have come after the Shias, questioning also, not only like this, it got too much in Pakistan against the Shias. We lost a lot of Shias, right, like this, and isn't it dangerous? So, this person who came lately, and many have like this come and said, "Oh, you're not a Shia. You're not a Muslim since you're a Shia. You were a Shia." And then we have now, I didn't know about this, but lately found out that the Shia militia against the Sunnis in Iraq, right? So shouldn't this Iraqi take care of the Iraqi Sunnis and not talk like this against the Shias here? Because if the Shias are here, as I am an ex-Shia, ex-Muslim, Shias might come here. And if an Iraqi Sunni can come here, then an Iraqi Shia can come here. And so you should be more prudent, right? As a Sunni, not to directly say these things against against Shias, because you're Sunnis since you are in London, but your Sunnis are in Iraq. And I heard, so be prudent, because Shias are also persecuting Shia militia in Iraq. So Sunnis are being unleavened also. And the battle for Iraq, Shia militias versus the Islamic State. So there's the Islamic State, which is a terrorist Sunni organization group. And there's the Shia militia. And they could target the Shia militia in, some Sunnis. Iraq, Shia and Sunni divisions, BBC News. So please be prudent when you come here. And be careful that your innocent Sunni in Iraq doesn't get targeted. You don't, fuel the fire and think, not all Sunnis are terrorists. But in this kind of a thing, you know what has happened in Iraq? Due to also not only the terrorists, the Islamic State, but now the battle for Iraq. So the Shia militia against the Islamic State, some of the poor innocent Sunnis could get it in Iraq by the Shia militias. So you need to be prudent. You live in London. And in Iran also, the Sunnis were persecuted. In Iran, by the Shias. The sectarian Sunnis in Iran, the truth. 6 years ago, Sunnah discourse. What happened to the Iranian Sunnis 6 years ago? Adam News, sir, a channel, a YouTube channel. Are Sunnis persecuted in Iran? Understanding Southwest Asia. There's another channel here. Sorry, I can't. Understanding Southwest Asia channel. On cam. Iran releases dramatic video of executed Israeli Mossad spy. Times of India. God knows what's happening in this world. Short documentary Sunnis living in Iran. Iran Culture House, Mumbai. So please be careful. And of course, not to. Should I tell myself? Oh, there's so much like. So others' channels, yeah, maybe this. My channel will go soon. So if we're telling the truth, it's not that we're creating hatred. It's not our. This is not my. This thing. Maybe the maybe a misunderstanding, or I don't know what. Okay, so. Oh, that a Sunni doesn't hate a Shia. I heard one saying that he hated Shias, or I was like, he shouldn't he hate Shia Islam, right? Rather than Shias. So now I don't want to go into why this Shias have told us they've done thorough research, and of course I mean to take the contradicting, forget the Quran. Oh yeah, no, the Quran has contradictions, but the hadiths in the ones the Sunnis take have contradictions. Now this is not hate. What is hate really? Goodness. So the thing is that I've seen in Pakistan and I've heard, not only. So some Pakistan. So some of them start to hate Shias, not only the Shia religion, but Shias because we're going on, and that's why they want to hurt us, and they have literally hurt us at times in Pakistan, persecuted. Even our processions, like Shia processions, they have pelted with stones. I heard once from my father that they got on their masjid, on their mosque roof. And when a procession, Shia procession, was passing by that mosque, they started to pelt. But this is not hate. This is just human rights violations. I'm just talking about it. And the religion that this happened. And that could be happening somewhere. And so this is not Shia phobia, but Islamophobia. And whatever we say, it has to be politically right. We can't make a mistake here. I mean, I'm showing evidence after evidence, and the person is callous enough to come here and say, you are spreading lies. Anyways, let me finish this one also. Shias, they saw there are a lot of contradictions. That's maybe the imams changed it later, or it got better and better with time. like with Imam Hussein also, and then they made their own, like they say that it comes, of course, not they, not the Shias, but the Prophet Muhammad trying to cover up, right? And so Imam Ali being his helper, and from the Shia, the Shias of Ali. Hello. So the Shias, I think they had no other choice because, I mean, maybe, I don't know, sorry, Sunnis, I don't know how you accept this religion with with the sources you have taken as true. There are many contradictions, many. And then you're saying not to say anything about the Sahabas. Leave it. Leave it. Like, Sahabas have called it silver locks, hello, welcome. Sahabas have called each other liars and God knows what, treacherous. So the Shias had no other choice but to take it from what Prophet Muhammad gave to Ali, and what Ali saw Prophet Muhammad as, and what Prophet Muhammad was through Ali, Fatima, his daughter, and so all that. And not from the Sahabas who may have been hypocrites. Because you see, in the Sunni side of the Hadiths, it's, I'm sorry, it's very contradictory. And so, how could you make Ali your fourth caliph, Rashidun, when I found this, I was talking about the, liar. So I showed this hadith in my previous live stream. No. So even after Abu Bakr, Umar, at the time of Ali being your Rashidun Caliph, Sahih al-Bukhari 31 narrated Al-Ahnaf bin Qais, while I was going to help this man, Ali ibn Abu Talib, Abu Bakr, not Abu Bakr, sorry, I've got that wrong. Abu Bakr met me and asked, where are you going? I replied, I'm going to help that person. He said, go back, for I've heard Allah's Messenger saying, when two Muslims meet each other with their swords, both the murderer as well as the murdered will go to the hellfire. So Sunni is your fourth caliph, Rashidun Caliph. Ali is going to go into hellfire. Right? I said, oh Allah's Messenger, it is all right for the murderer, but what about the murdered one? Allah's Messenger replied, he surely had the intention to kill his companion. So there's a battle of Jamal. For the battle of Jamal. And the grade of this is, let me see, Sahih Bukhari 31 grade. Sahih, authentic, Kitab al-Iman, book of belief. Is a Sahih, authentic graded hadith that describes AI overview. Now you're going to say AI, but I have gone in, you see, I've gone into sunnah.com when I read the hadith, not through AI, right? When I read the hadith, your Muslim website. Sorry if last time I wasn't able to talk properly, and maybe even now I will not be able to talk properly. So please understand and overlook some of my mistakes. Now look at this Sahih Muslim also, 1757C. Oh my God. So the Shias had to say, okay, we're taking it from Ali, right? Too much contradictions. And the many Sahabas of Prophet Muhammad have turned against each other, calling each other. So what choice did the Shias have but to take the, what you might call it, take the Shia side? Oh, and when when you're violated to a great extent, like I could take the one, it just, the, I was being violated at times, but, and then the energy, losing energy, and all this, how to put it, I can't even put the thing properly, my case condition. Your mind, it's so much anger. It just, when you're violated, oppressed, God forbid, so can't talk properly. And what is this? It is reported by Zohri that this tradition was narrated to him by Malik bin Aus, who said, Umar bin al-Khattab sent for me. I came to him when the day had advanced. I found him in his house sitting on his bare bedstead, reclining on a leather pillow. He said to me, Malik, some people of your tribe have hastened to me with requests for help. I've ordered a little money for them. Take it and distribute it among them. I said, I wish you had ordered somebody else to do this. He said, Malik, take it and do what you have been told. At this moment, his manservant Yarfa came in and said, Commander of the faithful, what do you say about Uthman, Abdul Rahman bin Auf, Zubair and Saad, who have come to seek an audience with you? He said yes and permitted them. So they entered. Then Yarfa came again and said, what do you say about Ali and Abbas, who are present at the door? He said yes and permitted them to enter. Abbas said, Commander of the faithful, decide the dispute between me and this sinful, treacherous, dishonest liar. Who is Abbas talking about? Ali? About Ali, right? So now the uncle of Prophet Muhammad, Abbas, his uncle, right, is telling Umar bin Khattab, decide about between me and this sinful, treacherous, dishonest liar. Who? Because the people who were present also said, who is he referring to here? Abbas. Who is Abbas referring to? Ali. Sinful, treacherous, dishonest liar. Yes, Commander of Faithful, do decide the dispute. Okay. Then, this part it. But look, Umar tells Ali that you thought Abu Bakr was a liar, treacherous and dishonest person, right? So, but this, the Sunnis, just take it, like you just take it and accept it. Okay. And really the Shias had done, or they could have said, this religion we're going to stay away from. They should have started, like I started from the Quran. But they didn't. The Shias. And I don't know where they got this, like, saying that this, they were honest. Of course, the Sunni side were Hadith says, Prophet Muhammad, terrible. It's just so, and against each other also, the companions. And the mother of the faithful against Ali, but not only that, against Prophet Muhammad. And she can't be a believer not until she repented in Surah Tahrim. So they, Hafsa and Aisha, some say in so many contradictions. So I wish the Shias also had started from the Quran. So many contradictions in the Quran. Surah Ghafir ayat 20. And look at this, right? So there's hatred in the Quran. Allah hates those who say what they don't do. And moreover, I mean, this side, so much hatred, meaning greatly hates those. Then against the disbelievers, look at this. Angels, no, Allah, after, so forget that we will be killed or something because of being murtads, right? There's a fatwa brought out by a religious scholar or a Sunni Pakistani, right? Against Arisha, ex-Muslim. And look at what he says, like, amazing. I mean, it's man cursed disbeliever. So even after dying, the Muslims, believers, keep on. Indeed, those who disbelieve and die while they are disbelievers, upon them will be the curse of Allah and of the angels and the people altogether. But the Quran is not banned, right? Quran is because Allah, this is Allah telling them, this is their religion. Now for some, this religion is not right. Like how you judge us when we talk on YouTube and then you say this is hatred, hate speech. But you don't say about the Quran that this is hate speech. Indeed, those who disbelieve, and there's other also, Surah Baina. Surah, this is Surah Baqarah, ayat 161. You see, so against this, YouTube cannot say anything, against the Quran ayats. Promoting hatred for disbelievers, it's okay because Allah has said it and the Muslims accept it wholeheartedly. Surah Now here in Surah Baina, this is not hatred. Yeah, and you would even call me mentally ill, not fit to use social media, which as my brother who listens, they're all busy, right? And you know how the family can desert. Indeed, they who disbelieved among the people of the scripture and the polytheists will be in the fire of hell, abiding eternally therein. Those are the worst of creatures. 6 of Surah Baina. So this is normal for the Muslims, you see. And the Muslims are not going to show you such ayats. They'll put it on Christian polytheists, evangelists, and why don't they show this ayat? So a Muslim would want you to see this ayat, that the Christians and not understanding this ayat properly. This Quran doesn't have hate. Where does Quran have hate speech? Allah is a normal, divine entity, supreme creator. Christians, Sabians, Jews are safe, but they haven't even Some of them have got this verse right. Some of them haven't. Surah Baqarah at 62. The Muslims would want to show you this. Look at our Quran. It's so beautiful, right? Look. Mostly quote this Quran ayat and another one like this in the Quran. Indeed, those who believed and those who were Jews or Christians or Sabians, it means before Prophet Muhammad. But some Muslims will tell you, no, even after Islam came. Indeed, those who believed, those who were Jews or Christians or Sabians, those who believed, and those who believed in Allah and the last day and did righteousness. This is what the Muslims would quote mostly, not go to Surah Baina. But when an evangelist Christian does it, they're like, oh, what? And they find something in a roundabout manner to say, oh, they're Islamophobes. Or they're not representing Islam properly, they're misleading people and they're spreading lies against Islam. They're misquoting. This ayat doesn't mean like this. They show a few ayats on killing or fighting or hating or that, No. This ayat, the evangelists, the ex-Muslims have got it out of context, misrepresenting. But, so this... see, some Muslims know that it is before Prophet Muhammad and Islam, not after. Surah Baqarah at 62. And which one is Sabians? There's another one in that are what? Even the Magi's. Even the Magi's are safe. Look how great Islam is. And this is where these Muslims, they are the ones choosing, picking, cherry picking and showing you. They don't understand, or they do. Blaming us for lying. Already we have no prudent, no, they don't even care. Blaming us, spreading lies against Islam. Even up till this day, a Muslim coming in my previous live stream saying this against me. Do they care? So I must have said rightfully, right? That not only that you enjoy killing each other and cursing. This is what Allah, you will, like, enjoying means you, praise be to Allah, Curse the disbeliever when he dies as a disbeliever. Angels, Allah, angels. So you know what I mean by enjoying? It's like, you don't care. And then we are the ones, we have to properly say it. Oh. And then on my, enjoying killing each other would be a wrong statement, a statement exaggerated or hate. Hate. Speech. But no one will take action against these Muslims coming sparingly saying things against us, spreading lies and all this. Even in Shia Islam, 12-verse Shia Islam, killing of apostates is there. Of course, how to do it, but you will be praised be to Allah. right? Oh, they were executed, so what? They were apostates. That's what I mean. So this, and we have to be so careful. As if this Allah is normal? Quran should be banned as a hate speech. This can't be from the true divine God. This must be from a devil. थोड़ा सा आई हैव टू स्पीक इन लाइक थोड़ी सी गलती हो गई या क्या और तबीयत ठीक नहीं है तो आ जाएंगे मेरे लाइव स्ट्रीम के पीछे oh I'll report this or when they know that even our lives can be taken or I've risked everything here. I don't even know when they'll disconnect. I thought they could take me to jail. Forget disconnecting me from the internet. I took such a risk in this condition of mine and talking about it as if the Muslims would understand. They would come at the time when I'm not ready for it and assault. This is what they like. So this person, like Fahad Zaman, he didn't bother to see what I had said in my previous, just earlier on in my live stream. You see? He didn't bother. They are told to assault wherever you find them. Surah, not only Surah Tawbah ayats, assault the polytheists, but assault the hypocrites, Surah 33, ayat 60. And if the Shias understood this ayat, and I think they have, but Aka Medipuya said, or someone, a Shia commentary, okay, under this ayat that, there hasn't been a time, that, no example at the time of Prophet Muhammad, that Prophet Muhammad did this. Right? If the hypocrites, what are we? Apostates? But we would come in this category where those who spread rumors, meaning lies, rumors are like, these false rumors against who? Hmm? These inhumane, and YouTube is not going to see this. If the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is disease, so we've got a disease in our hearts because we're apostates. Right? And we should be grateful to the Muslims if they haven't yet executed us or imprisoned us. And those who spread rumors in Al-Madinah. Al-Madinah is not only that Medina city in Saudi Arabia. Al-Madinah is just a city. So wherever there's Islam, there's a city. Or wherever there's a messenger, a city. Like Medina is city. Right? And this is Al-Madinah, so maybe Madinati. Maybe that city which was Yathrib changed to Medina. Maybe, we don't know, but those who spread rumors in the city, it's not taking swords and fighting. It's not a battle here. And it's like, it's any time, right? If the hypocrites and those in whose hearts, so apostates might come in this. And you see how the Muslims, they don't care about anyone's health. Assault. Spread rumors in Al-Madinah like we are spreading lies against Islam. Right? Do not cease. Do not stop. We will surely incite you against them. God knows when the Muslims, Allah will incite the Muslims. Right? One could get up in the morning and say, okay, I've had this dream. Allah is inciting me to, because, oh yes, realize that apostates have a disease in their hearts in whichever Medina they are. Let's go after them. Then will not remain your neighbors therein except for a while. And then what? So Allah incites them. Right? And there's no compulsion in religion, and truth stands out clear from error against that ayat. This is, isn't it? Except accursed, wherever they are found, meaning you don't worry, they're not going to see whether she's sick now, or he is sick now, or she's pregnant. And you see how beautifully the Shias have changed this meaning of this ayat. How deceitfully, meaning sarcastically, beautifully. Accursed wherever they are found, seized and massacred completely. Shias are just waiting for Imam Mahdi to come. Whoever can be. See, I'm Imam Hassan Askari's son. And Bibi Narjis, it's all over the internet. They can get books easily. I was told by someone who knew Ahmadi that, these Ahmadis know. Ahmad Mirza, right, knew that this, I don't know, the star he was born under or the month he was, they have such exact, accurate signs. They can tell you that Ahmad Mirza was the Messiah, awaited Messiah. They can prove it to you by showing it to you, telling you what? Prove it to you accurately that he was the Messiah, Ahmad Mirza. That's why we have Ahmadis, and they risk their lives in Pakistan, India, still being Ahmadis. They're not considered Muslims by their own Muslims. Not only Shias, but also Ahmadis are not considered Muslims by the Shias. And yet I was told they have such accuracy, like the moon was in, and this was a sign that the Messiah was born, like maybe Jesus Christ coming back, or Imam Mahdi, or the Mahdi coming back, not as an Imam. They don't call the Mahdi like the 12 Shias call Mahdi Imam Mahdi, but the Mahdi, awaited Mahdi. Right? Coming. And it's in the Sunni sources too, which the Sunnis take, that someone in the last days will come from my progeny, Prophet Muhammad has said, or from the Quraysh, or from my progeny. So this accursed wherever they are found, being seized and massacred completely. And so where you expect us not to report these cases where they call us spreading lies. You know what this ayat? I mean, if the Shias took Surah 33, ayat 61, multi-link, see how beautifully, in sarcastic manner, they have dodged it Oh, I have to go now, and so, okay. Thank you for your time and attention.